Alright, welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn how to change or keep existing sequence settings in Premiere Pro. You will probably encounter this, the dialog box, but I'm gonna show you later on what I am talking about. So without further ado, let's go inside of Premiere Pro and let's get started. Now we are inside of the Premiere Pro right now, and now just in case that you shoot multiple camera and you get your video footage or files from different source and the video formats are different or they have different frame rate and frame sizes. Let's say some of them was captured on 720p or some of them shoot 60 frames per second. That is okay, because Premiere Pro can conform all of them on a sequence settings you will choose for your timeline. Just keep in mind that if you have different formats, you may experience some lag, delay, or frame drop, because your system will work harder to play back and conform all of your mixed footage sizes and format to your sequence settings. So for this example, let's try to create a sequence that does not match to our video clip in our assets folder. So all of these video inside of my assets folder was shot on 1080p. So I'm gonna create a new sequence that doesn't match 1080p. All right. So to create a new sequence, let's go to File, New, and Sequence. Now, as you can see, I was on the DSLR 1080p 24 frames per second. I'm going to change that to, let's say, 720p. Alright, and I'm going to rename this 720p sequence. Let's click OK. Alright, so as you can see, it's not highlighted because I did not choose what specific frame rate inside of 720p. So if that is the case, let's go choose, let's say 60 frames per second. Alright, so it's really a mismatch in our with our current videos. So let's click on OK, and this right now we have the sequence here, the 720p settings sequence. Now, if I'm gonna add a video, which this video was shot 1080p, and if I'm gonna drag this to our timeline, to our sequence, to our 720p sequence, let's see what will happen. Boom! Clip mismatch warning. This clip does not match the sequence settings. Change sequence to match the clip settings. So if you're gonna keep existing settings, the settings of the sequence will be the same. What do I mean with that? You remember you set your sequence in 720p with 60 frames per second. That's gonna leave like that. All right, your sequence. So all of this video, Premiere Pro will try to convert it to play it on 720p and 60 frames per second. All right, so your system will work harder to convert that every time you play the video on the timeline. All right, but if you're gonna go ahead and click on change sequence settings, the video or the sequence right now will follow or will be the same as your clip. All right, so if your clip was shot on 1080p, your sequence now will be 1080p. But if you're gonna click on keep existing settings, it will stay 720p. All right, so that's the difference between of them. Alright, so I think now you know. Alright, now you know how to handle this clip mismatch warning, and it's a very good knowledge to know, and now you have it. Well, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.